Oh man, my favorite day of the year. Or week. It's been a long week. So, back at PC Building Simulator, Tech Support Sundays, answering whatever questions you got, and this is dirty. Ooh. Absolutely filthy. Blow this stuff out. There we go. All these pieces out. Got to get all the dust out of all the nooks and the crannies and stuff. Dust is not good. You should blow out all the dust out of your computer once in a while. Mainly because not only does it reduce the thermal efficiency of the surfaces, like your heat sinks and stuff, also tears out the bends. Ah, Cowboy! Happy Tech Support Sunday, my friend. But like I was saying, dust in your fan bearings will destroy your fans quicker. Also, reduces the thermal conductivity of your surfaces to cool your components. Also, after a while, gets conductive. Will spark. Over time. How you doing, Cowboy? It's been yesterday since I seen you. Okay, this we need to diagnose. It boots. No CPU found. Sounds like a problem I had earlier today. Oh. So, Cowboy. Yeah, you're alive. Me too, Me too, dude. So, I had a freaking ordeal today, man. I've been going. I had to go all the way down Micro Center, which is like an hour and a half away. Pick up. I don't have another Ryzen 5, do I? I only got Ryzen 7s, and that ain't happening. But, I got a computer, components together to build my dad a pretty much new computer, for the most part. And, got him the Ryzen 2200G, because, you know, he doesn't need dedicated graphics or anything. And I mean, it's cheap. B350 board. When I was there, I was like, hey, can you guys flash this BIOS for me? Because I don't have a current chip to do it. And I'm not tearing out my 1700 out of my machine over here. Did that, brought it back. Wouldn't post. At all. Would not post. And I'm sitting there, I'm banging my head on the wall, trying to figure it out. I'm unplugging components, removing RAM, DIMMs and stuff. And discovered that the motherboard I took out of that case had a different standoff pattern. So one of the standoffs didn't match up. Or there was an extra standoff there, and it was causing a ground fault, so it wouldn't proceed to boot. Which, man, that got me hot. Got me hot. But that's all up and running, and he's got that now. $284. Basically gave him a new computer. So yeah, that was my my day. That night I had to work today, and halfway through not even an hour into my shift, my line dies, which I wasn't too freaking thrilled about. So yeah, I've had an exciting day. Running. Never stopping. Yeah, the oven and stuff that I run. I work in a pretzel factory. And the network connection for all the automation just died. I had no idea what happened. Yeah. Went down, man. Down for the count. That way.
The only thing there was that pocket watch. That and a small piece of paper that had just one word written across it. Farewell.
I didn't plug in something. Yeah, the case I/O. I'm like, oh, that's why. And that's another one that bites the dust. Yeah, I was so livid because that motherboard wouldn't post. I'm like, what is going on? I get no display, no nothing. Postcodes are all lit up. I'm like, it's not clearing any postcode. What the fuck? I'm like, did Micro Center just rip me off $30? Turns out, no, they didn't. They did absolutely update the flash. Did flash the BIOS for me, the current AGISA code. That makes B350 boards actually run the 2200 Raven Ridge series. APUs. Ooh. Can I fix my PC? I think something's broken. Yet that's what's wrong. Keeps blue screens. Everything. Ooh, blue screen, huh? It's usually either a thermal watchdog issue or something else. Give it the old dandy lookaloo. Okay, here we go. We got a Coffee Lake motherboard going in. Going in hot. Let's see. So how's your day going, cowboy? Oh, I closed the clip again. Gosh. So. Yeah, man, I feel you. I'm beat. I'm tired. So tired. Can it boot? Can it give it the old boot skadoot? And it does. Install. Parts. Ah, I never heard. I didn't hear this one before. There we go. We leave this by the door now because it is done and I am 25 G's up. Card. Can you fix my computer? That's it. One's in intern proof PC. Oh, C. Daldry at Dillcorp. Intern struck again. Tells everyone he's got a magnetic bracelet for attracting toxins out of his body. Leaves it on top of the computer overnight. Hold computer's light. That's either one powerful goddamn magnet. Got slight budget surplus to mop up, but can you put in a new HDD? Nothing more. 400 gigs. Yes. Can do. So we need a Ryzen 5. 400 gig hard drive at least. Bam. 5. Oh god, what did it need? It was a Ryzen 5. Oh, I forgot. I think it was a 1600X. I don't remember. Ooh, I don't remember. That's gonna bother me. That might have just given him a super upgrade. 8 gigs, bam. As in 3 quad core, yeah. I wonder, did they add the Ryzen with Vega APUs yet? I don't think they did. Curious though. Always use a fucking 980. Always use. That stuff's on its way. In transit, in transit. Okay, we got that PC to go. Oh, let's. Ooh. I don't think they added any of the Ryzen 2000 series yet. I don't think they have. Nice if they did though. 6700K. Ooh, NZXT Kraken M22. Yeah. 500 gig. Ryzen 6. X. Do 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 do. Oh, I didn't need to open up this panel at all. Duty. Needed this panel. This is where the hard drive is. Just unplug stuff. Yep, there we go. Storage. Broken. Nope. They still haven't changed that. I can still swap out a hard drive. Oh, they wanted 4. Oh, man, I misread that. Good thing I have a 4 terabit drive on me. Terabyte drive. I still got a spare hard drive. Always useful. Right, cowboy? Having spare storage is always useful. Hard drive on hand saves you a trip to the store. Trip to the store? Yeah. It says 4,000 gigabytes. I'm like, I read it as 400. I wasn't anticipating that at all. Let me turn on this computer. And this was the Ryzen 5. Thermal paste. Reminds me, I gotta get thermal paste because I don't like the fact that I don't have any. And I was just at Micro Center and I forgot. Actually pick up thermal paste. I'm tempted to put Krakens on everything. They're the most, in my opinion, they're the most aesthetic looking of all AIOs. Krakens just look so good. Yeah. Load up. Parts. Yeah, who writes 4 terabytes out as 4,000 gigabytes? I mean, unless it's like in a program, like I'm not expecting it. H440 for 18. 980 for 301. 1060, that would be useful. No, 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 no. Diagnose. We don't know what's wrong with this yet, do we? No CPU found. Dead CPUs. It's a right. No, 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 no. It's a Intel i. Ooh, I need a Coffee Lake replacement. I don't think I have an i5. Did he not have a Coffee Lake? About to say. I'm like, why is it showing me all these other Intel SKUs? And I'm like, oh, I'm not in the actual thing. It's the 8400. 400. Bam. Okay, that's the part we need. Oh, wait, these two are done. I just need that part. Just bought some for myself. I had to use some on a friend's computer that I'm sure it did, but friend forgot that he may have cleaned it. Shit happens, man. It happens. I had to resync a heat. I put the heatsink on, then I realized that the freaking shroud didn't clear, so I had to reseat it. And I don't like doing that without a fresh coat of thermal paste, but I mean, it's spread. Thermals are fine, but I don't like doing that. I personally believe in cleaning it off and redoing it. I don't like to reuse it, even if I didn't run it. Friend's gonna be forgetful. That happens. It happens, my guy. Collect, discard, collect. No. Collect. New bits. 8600K. We got the unlocked i5. Ooh, and overclocking is coming. That's going to be exciting. Available for upgrade work. Yeah, why not? New PC. 3D Mark score of 4793. Ooh, this guy wants me to build him a computer. That'll get him to 4793. Accept. I don't think I have any motherboards in stock. I do not. What processors do I have? I got 2 Ryzen 1700X. I got a 6700K. I have buttloads of memory. Reduced there. I got 1 stick of 3000 megahertz. Help Ryzen along a bit. Oh my god, I am out of cases. That's a bummer. I got the H440 Hyper Beast. My god. Do I even have power supply? I do. Waste this. 750 watt. Build doesn't need 750 watts, but let's set it up for SLI. Yeah. Funny how you get picked to be everybody's tech. Funny how that works. There we go. Mount. Okay, so we're gonna go with the Ryzen 7. We'll go with the 8 gigs. That'll do it. And yeah, I needed the 8400. Did I already order it? Pretty sure I ordered it. Pretty sure I ordered it. I'm not sure. Screw it, we'll just order another one. Nice to have one on stock. Okay, so X370. 370 Crossfire SLI support. Dang, it's a lot of money. Alright, there we go. Got the memory. We got a storage solution for it. Got a power supply. Yeah, we don't need anything else. Need cases, man. I need that. Da-da-da. Be all right. What do I have as far as GPU go? So I got 570, 970, two 970 Goldens, and they support SLI. That might work. The 960 had SLI. Yeah, I guess they did. Again, Maxwell. 980 Ti. Another 470. That's a 4 gig though. That was a 570 up here, yeah. I'm gonna try the 970 Goldens. Let me give them a shot. I'm gonna try to SLI them, see if they works. See if that works. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. And missed the door. There we go. This is my favorite night of the week, though. Tech Support Sundays. Love helping people with their tech questions. Ooh, all of our eBay parts. I did order 2 of those. Damn. B350 motherboard that came in. Read. Turn on the lights. Okay. That was the upgrade. This is going to be our build here. Slap. It down. Let's pop in that motherboard. Let's get that SLI going. Of course it has PCI lock. Of course it does. Every case I deal with has one. Wonder if they're gonna add more expansion cards into this. Like, I don't know what they would add. I don't know. What do you think, Cowboy? I don't know what other kind of sort of PCIe cards they would add. Maybe Intel SSDs. That just dawned on me. RAID controllers. I don't know. I don't know what the point of adding RAID controller game would be off the top of my head. Ooh, orange. Flare. Spice, that pizzazz. CPUs. Oh man, the 1700X. The 1700X. So we'll go with the 1700X. Thermal paste. And take out this fan. And I'm gonna put in. Man, I love just wasting these on anything I can put into it. Why is this so tedious? Here we go. Got it. I love putting in AIOs second I get them. Memory. Also help if I... Don't be like this. I just want the memory. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to take this out real quick. I go in when I populate the memory DIMMs. Okay. Hot. Bam. Let's thermal paste it. There we go. Here we go. Up if I plug in all the cables. And also populate the hard drive. I forgot to do that. Soft, don't I? Yeah, I do. Drive cage is there. Ah, boy. Gig Barracuda. And then we close. Install Windows and 3D Mark. I gotta change that color. It just don't match. Just doesn't match. Don't look right. Actually, did I have orange cables? I may recable this thing. Do I? I do have orange cables. Ooh, I'm switching. I'm unplugging everything. Everything's getting unplugged. Okay, so now we are going to recable all that. The orange, but it didn't take. Why? Did I have to remove every cable out? And I don't think of these aesthetic things until after the fact. There we go. I forgot to unplug you. Mr. Second GPU. Good. Not doing it. Damn it. It changed the SATA cable. Why didn't it change the power cable? Don't understand that. Oh well. I'm not here to debug it. It is a bummer though. Ah. Oh. Welcome to Tech Support Sundays. If anybody has any questions that is watching about PC hardware or any sort of computer trouble you're having, I can answer your questions to the best of my ability. I've been doing it for 15 years now. Really got to change that color because that is bugging me. Let's see here. Need the PCIe lock. Let's install 3D Mark. Do. No, we want to get lighting in here too because I want to change that. I want to change that Kraken to a pretty color. It's gonna bother me. What is this? No. 55, 110, 16. There we go. Oh yeah. That looks way better. Okay, 3D Mark, run. Don't know if that's gonna cut it. We'll see. This needs to run 3735. Let's get 3D Mark installed. Running, because I don't know what's in this case. That does. Install 3D Mark. You need the 8400, yeah. That running while I fix the third computer. It's all about time management. Can't manage anybody else's time but my own. Case fans. I actually did some tech support today, so like I know this is all full of dust because I had to blow out a crap ton of dust out of a machine. I fixed that. Let's get the case back together. Take it out to the door. Drop it off. Ooh, I had another case arrive. I don't know which one this is. It's a 340 in black and red. Looks sharp. I love those two-tone NZXT cases. They just look super classy. Wish they had more cooling in the front, but they don't. 500 watt? Yeah. 440? Yeah. 580? Yeah. Don't need a 1200 watt power supply yet or anything. 6817. Blew it out the doors. Leave by door. Cool. Just wanted to build an SLI machine. Now I can collect. Man, my sinuses are bugging the crap out of me. Got Corsair Dominator Platinum 8 gig. I wonder what speed that is. Intern proof. Thanks for the repair. Working great, unlike intern, but I plan on firing him next week. Some slightly bad news via the network. The other work I mentioned, we're going to have to put it on the back burner due to shifting priorities. Big cheeses are encouraging more black sky thinking. That's corporate blood for you. Sent by Black Beret phone. Black Beret. Stu at the Irregular Corporation. Thanks for the lights. Possible upgrade. Oh. Stuart here again. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Just wanted to say thanks for throwing those purple lights into my rig. Funny, because the Irregular Corporation is the developer of the game. Hey, brother, and I'd need to wear sunglasses to boot the thing up. It's amazing. I was wondering if I could you could do a quick upgrade. I just bought a copy of Battleground 1. And I want it to run 60 FPS, so that means recommended 4K. Ooh. Accept. Quick upgrade, okay. It's in transit. Weirded out, I was like, wait, do I have to build a computer to run that in 4K? Be really bummed off if just got rid of those two 970s. 3249. We are very close. What is actually, before I take this apart, let's scroll down. We got 97, we got a 970 and an 8350K. I actually think processor upgrade will do it. We also need 8 gigs of RAM. Alright, let's turn this stuff off. Got the memory. Unplug the motherboard. Pull it out. Wait. Oh, it's an M.2 shield. I'm like, oh, did they add M.2s? I got so excited. Answer is no. They did not. They did not. CPU cool. Monochrome CPU cooler for a monochrome block. Wanted 8 gigs. I have one 8 gig stick of that. That'll should do it. Ah, my nose is just itchy like hell. 37, 35. I have to get it done by tomorrow. Alright, let's come back tomorrow. Let's let that do its thing. No rush. 26K. Gotta pay rent. More parts came in. Cool. An upgrade. Hate that case. Landlord wants rent? Yeah, here you go, man. 3350. Oh, that didn't do it at all. Like, we gotta upgrade the video card from a 9070. Oh, it'd give us a 1060. I don't think a 1063 gig would do it. Hey, didn't I have a 480? I have a 474 gig. I have a 484 gig. There we go. That should crack it off. Getting lazy and not checking the actual rankings of the parts. Should do that. Hate this case so much. I did not in my thumb drive at all. This bad boy here. Ooh. Yes. On a Battlefield in. Oh, I could have pre-ordered all the. No, I couldn't have known. 1080 Extreme Edition. I can afford it. Default motivator 8 gig. An H440. I need. I have a very, very big shortage of Battleground 1. Will it run? It's Battleground 1, right? Player no. Yeah, it says Battleground 1 in the email, not. Damn it. 4K recommended is an 8700K, a 1070 Ti, 8 gigs of RAM. What is in here? This stuff is still in here. No. Needs a what? Ti. Do I actually can I buy a 1070 Ti? I don't know if they're unlocked yet. Got Vega, 1080. Well, a 1070. Well, two 1080 should absolutely do it. What? Oh man, what power supply do I have in here? $650. That is not enough for that. Need a 700K. Do I even have that unlocked? I don't. I can't do this one. Don't have the part. I can't buy an 8700K. Except. Damn. 4,000? Yeah, that did it. Parts. Of course, we got to punch this away. Tech support Sundays. If anybody has any questions related to PC components or troubleshooting, feel free to ask in the chat. I'll try to answer you the best as I can. I have 15 years of building computers behind me. I'll try to help you out. Helped a couple people out last week. Charming, and I do believe, yeah, it was Charming. He actually has a new computer now, and he is into PC gaming. A good thing. 580. What do I have? I don't have any of the 10 series, do I? I have a 980 Ti. So we'll give the 980 Ti a shot. Why does everything have a PCIe lock? Oh, welcome back, cowboy. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna try 980 Ti. Slowly unlocking all the modern hardware. I forgot to plug in. Yeah, I did. What? If you don't power the GPU, you won't be able to see anything. All the other stuff done? Yeah. Need to collect the email. Discard new parts available. And there's the 8700K. God damn it. Could have gotten like $1,800. Diagnosis. This is embarrassing, but I need something. Right. Press Control Alt Delete. Something just beeps. Okay. Bring it in. I will take a look at it. I gotta just watch how beautiful 3D Mark is. It's stunning. Power is a good thing. Electricity is good. Actually, this is... I don't believe this one is. But, this is actually by my buddy Onyx. You can check him out at soundcloud.com/I'mOnyx. Links below in the channel. But he does a lot of sampling with a lot of different stuff. He makes all the music you're listening to, actually. He's way better than he's willing to admit. $47.7. Oh, I needed 5,000, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I needed okay. What was the processor in here? 8400. 980 Ti. So I needed a 1070. How far off were we? 47. I needed 53. Yeah, I know. I tell him all the time that I do enjoy his music and I play it on stream, and he's like, no, it's not that good. So, you know, if you like it, feel free to go down and give him a click. I'm sure he really appreciates it. 47, 46. So we need, what, 1,000 points? No, we need... Brain fart. 600 points. So... 980 Ti. That'd put us in the 1080 range. 1080G. The Ryzen 60 or the Vega 64. How much are they paying me for this? $415. That's gonna be hard to do. For 1080. That is not at all gonna happen. Because this doesn't support SLI. But you know, 580 in there. Remember, right? Plug it, there we go. Pull this out. He had an RX 5 something. A 588 gig? Now this is going to be interesting because I've never actually gotten too in depth with the crossfire capabilities in this game. but by technicality, in real life, I can crossfire a 470 with a 580. I could. I mean, that'd be a waste, though. Get another 580. Or a 570. That'd be... 570. It's a 574 gig, though. 470. Let's just get another card, 580. That'd be the way to do it. There's a Gaming X, right? Okay. Wherever you work to get your PC building experience. Honestly, I've been building just my own computers for the past 15 years. I did work at Best Buy for a little bit in PC sales and helping out Geek Squad here and there. But mostly it's just me doing. Also in high school, I helped out the IT department, volunteer, and I do all the networking and stuff for my dad's shop and various friends and family, and it's one of those things that once you just get into and you just dive deep into it, you just learn it. Like, thanks. And the interesting thing is, now I'm going to regale all of you guys with a little bit of a yarn here, but Gaming X, I keep losing my train of thought. But anyway, my first computer 15 years ago was a it was an AMD Athlon XP 2600 plus, 1.8 gigahertz processor, single core, one core back then. That was actually before the... That was before 64-bit came out. MSI Gaming X. 580. Is the X Plus? Keep losing track of this. No, it's just the X8G. And I had an ATI Radeon 9600 XT, 128 megabyte GDDR2. That game ran that actually ran Half-Life on high at like 128 frames. It was awesome. It's like all I did it for. My phone just went off. Gotta check that in a second. And now my mind's wandering. It's just a regular Gaming X 8G. Gaming X 8G. Gaming 8 X8G. Here it is. Add to cart. There we go. Send it. Okay, full send. Now we hit the lights and we come back tomorrow. Our video card will be here, and hopefully hopefully the power supply is good enough to handle two 580s, because that's pretty steep actually in terms of TDP. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I can. It lets me. We gotta make sure we plug all of them in. Ew, 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 ew. Why did it put in the orange cables? Yuck. Go with bright purple there. Fuchsia. Some may call it. Is that fuchsia? I don't know. I'm not great with colors. Okay. But that's a 550 watt. That might be enough. We'll know if the blue screen's during that benchmark. That should absolutely get us way over the threshold. It boots. CPU found. None. Found just a smidgen. There we go. No CPU. And that is a... Ryzen chip 1600X. Now we gotta replace a 1500X. Need to order a 1600X. Okay, that's in the cart. What is wrong with this? Ooh, that's a dead video card. 1060 3G. 1060 I? Yeah, I get the 1070. Would help if I plug in the card. Go. Go back to cables because these purple ones are gonna get on case. No CPU found, so the CPU's dead too. That's a 1700X. Do I have one? I think I have a 1700X. Where? There we go. She's all done. Oh, anyway, Faku Gaming, if you're still there, man, how you been? Or gal, I don't know your... I actually don't know your gender. So, Faku. How you doing, dude? Long day. Good day, though. Oh, what am I doing? I need a processor. Yeah. Blew it away. Order that for tomorrow. I put this together again. Yo. Yeah, I totally screwed up the order to put that on. Wasn't thinking there. Grabbing panels. I can't believe this is a real case. I'm alright, Faku. Busy day today. Busy day. I had to rebuild my father's computer. And I spent a good portion of my my morning in a micro center. Including the 2-hour drive to get there and back. That's done now, though. Ooh, $81 AI. Oh, yeah. I'm doing alright. I've been good, my friend. Oh, cool. That's cool. Nothing was really wrong with it. It was just old. I built it for him 7 years ago, and it was an AMD A6, like 5400K, I think. So, it's just old. Just dated. Got him hooked up with a Ryzen 3 2200G, though. 8 gigs of yeah, I gave him 8 gigs of memory. For rear fan out in mine. I've been too lazy to find out if something came unplugged or if the fan actually went out. Yeah. I mean, it's just pull in and out a header. You know? Pretty simple. Yeah, he's pretty excited. I'm happy. It took me a while to get it. It took me a while to get it running because odd thing was between the new motherboard and the old motherboard, the spacing for the actual standoffs was off. So one standoff was just jammed in the back of the board without the screw hole. And that was causing a ground fault, and it wouldn't let it boot. Like, why is this post coding? And took it apart, figured it out, bam, got it. I need to upgrade my motherboard and CPU. I love the Ryzen series. I'll tell you what, I have actually my PC specs are down below in the channel, but I have a Ryzen 7 1700, and to be honest, Haven't minded. What do you got now? This and how do you pronounce that? Distributivit? Which is vet? Baku, thank you for the follow. Enjoy the monster taco. Gotta be quick, because that little bastard runs away and leaves cheesy footprints all over the place. Delicious cheesy footprints. Disturbed. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm bad at that. Disturbed vet. Okay. Now I know how to pronounce it. Sorry, bud. But disturbed. What do you got currently? Don't mind me asking. Fix it. Can I fix it? Yes, I can. Go to PC. Oh. You need to pick up. Hey. The next day, did I get that CPU in? I don't think I did. Disturbed Vet, thank you for the follow. Hurry, get your monster taco before he runs. Oh, the cheesy bastard's gone. Son of a gun. This is your first upgrade, though, Disturbed? Or did you build your current computer? Are you looking to build a new one? Just looking to upgrade your motherboard and processor? I always love hearing about what other people get. Because there's just so many choices out there. It's really interesting. 8320. Yeah, buddy. That one I have. It's too powered. Yeah? Oh, no. It's underclocking. That's not good. How much? Have you tried doing a, I mean, granted, an 8320 is a bit. Hey, wait, isn't that the low TDP version? A-core. Yeah, it's the Vishera. Board doesn't support the power. Really? Which board does he have? That should be on the 990X 990 chipset? Why that takes me back. It's the 125 watt TDP. You went from the 4300, which was 95 watt. Well, to be fair, the 8320E wasn't that great in comparison to the full wattage part, because that had a tendency to dip a bit. I mean, it's only a 125. I can't imagine you don't have a power supply. If you could run a 4300, the 95 watt, yeah, you should have been able to run that. Wonder what chipset you have. But anyway, if you did end up going to Ryzen, I'm going to tell you this: it is a massive upgrade. I had an 8350 before my Ryzen build. I can't believe they're still selling Vishera cores. GA78 LMT. Now I gotta Google stuff, man. Oh boy. G8. That's right, I can just copy your chat. Ha ha ha. It lets me. Come on, Streamlabs. Don't be like that. Okay, there's 6 revisions. Oh boy. Why is there so many revisions of the same board? Okay, so it's 760G. If you have the revision 6, that supports 125 watt. Revision 5 supports 125 watt. Revision 4.1 does support 125 watt. weird. So, some will say it's a 1.2. Okay, that's not here. God damn it, Gigabyte. Let me see here. Rev. .2. Here we go. Yeah, it doesn't say it supports the high TDP. Okay. Like every other revision does. 32 nanometer, that's all it says. Dang. That stinks. Disturbed. Why you make me look Google all this stuff? Nah, you're good, man. Don't feel bad. I love doing it. Okay, yeah, actually that's a revision 1.1 according to this. According to Gigabyte. I've seen this board before. Okay. Oh, it's a micro ATX. Dang. I'll tell you what, Disturbed, if you do go to Ryzen, it's going to be a significant noticeable bump. I actually doubled my benchmark score from Ashes in the Singularity from the 8350 to the Ryzen 7. It was pretty wild. Look at this. Oh, CPU ain't dead. Inferior part installed? The hell did I... Oh man, this is gonna be rough. I don't remember pulling anything out of here. Oh no, it was did I pull CPU out of here? Wait. Wait a minute. Tell you the truth, I like AMD because it fits more with my build philosophy and my style of building. Mainly. But I won't deny the fact that Intel has the straight gaming performance end of it beat. I've got everything else I need for it. Just need to get the last couple of pieces. Ah, nice, man. Always fun to build. Always fun. Going with a color theme or anything like that? Like I said, I personally favor... Oh, okay. That's what... Okay, that's the grief it was giving me was because of... God, my nose is so full of dust from earlier. Blowing out my dad's computer because he never cleans the damn thing. Now my sinuses are all nutty. So I need a Gaming VR X3G. That doesn't have a... Damn it. 60. Gaming VR X3G. There it is. Okay. That. I don't even know what processor this needed. Don't even know. Can't remember. White and red. Yeah, man. Candy canes. Looks good. I went with black and white. Monochrome. It's overdone now. I admit. Inferior part installed. Okay, so that I think had a 1600. Blowing out servers at work. Oh, so you work IT? That's awesome. You a network admin or architect or something like that? Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with white and red. Disturbed. Losing my mind. Let's just throw in an 1800. Won't give me any grief about it. So, okay, that's all of our stuff. So let's turn out the lights, call it a day, and come back. And I can only imagine the amount of dust that servers pick up. Well, I've seen it too. They're good at blowing dust around. Okay, there's the jar. No, it was that. You needed that. Oh well, I got an 1800X in my inventory. It's a good thing. Diagnose and fix. Hey, no power. Hey, Canadian, I bet you it's a motherboard. In fact, I'm so certain of it, I'm not even going to remove the power supply. Because there's no bad power supplies in this game anymore. Except for they fix it now, and I'm going to look like a total dunce. Just an IT tech. Casino Hotel, okay, that's cool. Work with my network things. Cool, man. Definitely go for it. If you enjoy doing it, definitely pursue it. I never personally went after the schooling for it. Then again, I'm one of those people that really love to learn on my own. I mean, no, look at that. Broken Z170 board. Go figure. But yeah, I wish I would have went. I wish I would have went to school for it. I wish I would have stuck with it. But I didn't have the money at the time, and my parents weren't really willing to spend the money on college. Just because I never seemed motivated to do it, and I can't blame them. I was lazy in high school, and that formed a little bit of distrust that their money wouldn't be wasted entirely. Although I'd be in a better place to do it now, rather than back then. This is done. Leave by the door. Ooh. Paco, how's your week been? Friend. So you and Disturbed are friends, or you know each other in real life? Haven't had any schooling either in the same. Learned on my own, but those pieces. Yeah. Yeah, they really do look nice. I mean, if I really pursued it, I could probably get a job at like a small business or something. Nothing like major as like doing IT work. I mean, I do it for my dad's shop all the time. But I do that for free because, you know, it's my dad. In less than 750 and install lights. Ooh. Ah, that's cool. Like online friends or like know each other in real life? Hey, we got S. Daldry from Dillcorp again. Fired the intern, but he took the PC with him, a payment apparently. What? You build us a new PC. I'm trying to persuade 750 and something in red. Okay. Something in red. $750 dues. Okay. This we can do. I actually have a machine here. Perfect. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Actually, not to be a downer, but my best friend who actually helped me build my first computer and got me into PC gaming and all that stuff 15 years ago. Fortunately, he passed away 3 years ago. In May. Was it 2 years? No, it was 3. 3 in May. Oh, yeah. Miss him dearly. Yeah. Yeah, man, and I didn't get to see him much that year, and I talked to him that weekend that they found him in his bed dead that morning. That, oh man, that was rough. But on a happy note, man, yeah, he got me into this, and I wouldn't know, I would never have even started to even learn any of this if it wasn't for him. So, that's something. Put the sticky note down. Enough of that sad stuff. Let's enjoy building computers. Good. Ooh, I am inching close. Ooh, this budget. Why do I have 250 watt? Bam. Super cheap. Feels. Yeah, man. That messed me up for a little bit, but life goes on. No. Cool to have him around, but just can happen. Go. Slam. Let's see. Cooler of some kind. 17, 17, 11, 11. I have to put an ugly one in. Or they're getting the white. They're getting the white. Okay, we got less than $300, $298. Please tell me I saved one of those really crappy 1030s. 50 Ti. I did not sell it, did I? 960 got a 1050. I don't know. I mean, colors work. Ooh, honey, we need a $140 hard drive then. Hey, that's doable. $130 height. And I need a fan. Forgot about that. Oh, we got this. That's that motherboard I need. And case fan. We need the lights. Where is at 120? Ooh. They did the iris. That's $95. We're good. They don't count shipping. Thank God. These are all... Wait, are these all done? This had the broken motherboard, right? Yeah. They... Yeah, this is the Z270. I'm gonna be really bummed if I ordered the wrong motherboard. I think I did. It'd be like that sometimes. Ah, that's nifty. Oh yeah, I forgot they fixed that. So now all 1151 pin Intel sockets will mount into one another. God, they fixed that. So Faku, you got any builds coming up? What hardware you got, my friend? Out of curiosity. But I always love hearing other people's builds. Fun. Oh, RAM. Because I didn't put it in. I am a big dumb dummy. Go. That is finished. We can close the case on this hideous lime green monster. Put it there. Oh yeah, I gotta bag this. Where? It was done. Oh, inferior part what? It's the motherboard, ain't it? Sure is. Damn it. Yeah, we need a... I didn't pay attention to that. Now you have to put in an equivalent part or better. Up until this week, you could just throw whatever you wanted in, as long as it replaced the defective part. See, it would definitely be my first build, even though I've replaced the GPU. CPU, GPU, PSU, cooling, and the cyber power that I've been using. And you're just a motherboard short of completely having a totally different computer. Cyber power. How long have you had that? How long have you had that computer disturbed? It still blows me away that they're selling FX series. Like, it's not shocking to me, but it's certainly blows my mind. Motherboard Z270. What Z270 board that was in? Let's go with that one. That one's not EATX. Okay. This guy needed what? Am I still waiting on those case fans? Ooh, I have them. I take off the front. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna take off the back. Move this fan. Here we go. Pop this son of a gun here. And up. The year it was a budget PC. I had to dumb down even Rocket League to extreme level. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. Okay, no, I don't have any builds coming. I did get yourself a new computer last year. Well, last summer the GPUs were still like crazy. Came with optical drive, water coolant, radiology. Yeah, fair enough. And when when the crypto craze was in its peak last year, I mean, it almost made more sense to buy a pre-build. Is that an SSD? Did I put an SSD in here? Yeah, I did. Derp. Derp, derp, derp. Oh. I am being absolutely silly. Now let's get that power supply mount in here. Yeah. I mean, I was walking through Micro Center today and I'm like, oh man, 1070 Ti's for $499, 1080s for $560. Feels so good for everything to be normal again. Blew my mind. Dialogue. We're gonna get that son of a gun red. Pretty sure 17 something. I couldn't remember. Couldn't remember. I gotta make better notes of like what the hell was in here, because now I gotta actually keep track of it. Because you could just cram any part. You're happy with your 1050 Ti? 1050 Ti is a little beast, man. It is a little beast. I was actually, and I had on my old computer, I just I just went out and bought a 1030 because it was cheap. Because GPUs were freaking ridiculous. And I threw a 1030 in there, and I was actually surprised I was playing Counter-Strike on medium at like 60 FPS, like 50 to 60. I was actually really surprised. I didn't think I was even going to get that. And depending on the map, I could actually get up to 80. Really surprised. So the 1050 Ti is no slouch. It's about pretty equivocable with the 970, except for the 1050 Ti actually has 4 gigs of memory, unlike the 970, which only has 3. Help repairs needed. So I broke my PC the other day. Can you have a look? I thought the motherboard was dirty, so I cleaned it with a Hoover. Man, this guy keeps vacuuming his computer. Oh. There we go. Yeah. Blood red. There we go. Sharp. I just realized the motherboard has LEDs built into it, and I probably didn't need to buy a case fan. Oh well. Card. Thanks. Cool. Repairs for my PC. Diagnose and fix. Yes. Let's out the lights and go out. So, Disturbed, what are you thinking about getting? It seems like you're pretty interested in getting Ryzen. You know which SKU you want? Or which chip you want? Because, I mean, the first gen Ryzen chips are kind of dropping like a stone in price since the 2000 series came out. So there's some savings there, but I mean, you get higher core speeds out of the 2000 series. It's a bit up to you, though. I just sit there drinking wine. Dries me out. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that's a dead motherboard. And this time I'm not going to sell the broken one right away. Blue cables. There we go. But these are kind of hard to click on. Pull that memory right out through the heat CPU cooler. Oh. You'd love a Threadripper? You'd love a Threadripper. I'd love a Threadripper, man. I think we'd all love a Threadripper. The R5? I mean, if you have a graphics card, there's no reason to get the 2400G. With the Vega graphics integrated, because I mean, you have a 1050 Ti. You're gonna reuse that video card, I assume. At least for now. The 2600X is pretty nice. That gets some pretty decent speeds, and actually at a really decent price. Gotta go to PC Part Picker now. Part Picker. Yeah. New. Start new part list. There we go. CPU. 2600X. Yeah, it's a 3.6 to 4.3. something like that. 95 watt. It's not only gonna have, it's not only gonna like be way faster, but it's also gonna have a lower TDP than your current Ryzen chip. 2600X is pretty nice. That's the 6 core. So is the 2600. That's 65 watts though. Way lower TDP. And that's a 3.4 to 3.9. I mean, it all depends what's in your budget. Because to be honest, I think the best buy is the 2600X. For I'm seeing on Part Picker right now for 210. You can get the 2600X. That's a 3.6 gigahertz, 4.3. The 4.3 turbo? Yes. 4.2. I think that's the better deal out of the two of them. Either way, you're going to be... I'm telling you, you'll be able to overclock both of them to 4 gigahertz, most likely. At least. But that 2600X is a great deal. How much is this? Keep losing track of which part I'm looking at. 2600X is 210. 2600 is $30 less. Well, here's the funny thing. You never noticed how power hungry the FX series was? I mean, just look at Intel's equivalent back then. It was wildly lower. And all the Intel chips also had integrated graphics. And it had like a 115, 125 watt TDP, same thing. And a faster core speed. I mean, the FX series were pigs, man. You should see you should actually take a look at the 9590. That is insane. And AMD somehow felt the need to actually sell those chips. I actually have this motherboard on hand. To actually sell those chips with a AIO. Because, like, a stock air cooler wouldn't have kept it cool enough to run. Because it was just a hyper overclocked 8350. Yeah, don't do that. Not worth it. I mean, the only bummer is, like, you can't reuse your memory. I mean, then again, like, AM3 has been dead for years. The platform hasn't gone anywhere. The boards are not great for it. Like, you'd be lucky to have 3 USB 3s. And that's rough. That's really rough. While we were talking about PCs, I opened up my case and found out that the fan died. Either the computer has a setting to only... Could. What's your platform? Are you on Ryzen or are you on Intel? Which generation? You know what socket you're on? That would also be a big help. Because depending on your motherboard manufacturer, there might be a fan curve in the UEFI. Which fan is it? Is it the one in the back or is it one of the front fans or the top? Chances are if it died outright, like, you should hear it, like, whine or spur, or when you spin it, it should, like, try to, like, weakly try to keep going if a bearing went bad. Rear fan, stacked fan. Stacked fan. What, is it, do you have a radiator set up in a push-pull? Is that what you mean? I'm not familiar with the term stacked fan. Or I've heard it before and I'm just being dumb and not remembering it. Which is absolutely a possibility. Oh, okay, so it is the push-pull fan. Might have choked itself. Do you have it just plugged into a You have both of those fans plugged into a header or a splitter or like a fan controller? Oh, off. There we go. This is not my boy's music. Go. Oh, that's right. Okay, just need to put this case back. Unless you didn't notice it before, but if it's part of a push-pull config on an AIO, both fans should be running at the exact same speed. Because one fan not running is just not helping the static air pressure at all. I mean, it's not a big deal. You can just remove the dead fan. You don't really have to replace it. Just make sure you give that radiator a good cleaning when you do take it apart. They're plugged into each other. Some fans do have that daisy chain feature, especially on OEM fans. Yeah. Okay, then. Yeah. They're either daisy chained together or they plug into a controller. Or they're just split apart. Yeah, it's just smudged the shit out of my glasses. Yeah. To be fair, Faku, you don't, like I said, you don't have to replace the dead fan if it's a part of a push-pull config, because you don't really need a push-pull. Fan orientation really doesn't affect temperatures on an AIO all that much. Because I've actually really toyed with push-pull and push-pull. Let me rephrase that. Push config, pull config, and push-pull. The only difference is that push config tends to leave a little bit less dust stuffed in the radiator as compared to pull. But other than that, really, there's not much of a difference in terms of cooling performance. Much at all. There we go, now I can see. The rig is broken. Whatever's broken, you'll need to look at and find out what's happened. My screen turned all blue. Now my computer won't turn on. Cool. Send it to me. I will fix it. What was in this? Maybe like build. Word Z2. There we go. Someone just sent me a message. Hold on. I'll be right back. Speaking of which, the musician who made all of this fantastic music on SoundCloud has just snapped at me. He's at a party, apparently, on a Sunday night. Must be nice. Must be real nice. Okay. You can ask Canadian. I have the fastest motherboard change times because I changed so goddamn many of them in this game. Still pushing air out, so it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. Well, if you have no heating issues, then yeah. But I mean, having one dead fan in a push-pull config, I mean, doesn't help it. You'd be better off just taking out the dead one. But if you have no problem, like, yeah, you don't have to do it right away. I completely agree with you there. It's easy to get lazy, because you remember all the cables that you bundled up and hid everywhere. And you're like, oh yeah, I gotta trace all of these cables. And then you say, oh, I can wait for tomorrow. And then tomorrow becomes yesterday, and the day before, and last week, and last month. Trust me, I know it all too well. It reminds me, I still have a maglev Corsair fan that I meant to replace the other fans on my case. And shocker, haven't gotten to it yet. 2 fans pulling in there, 1 in the rear. Water cooling. Yeah, you got positive air pressure, man. You're golden. Keeps all that dust from settling. Grabbed it too soon. Oh no. Yeah, you'll be fine. If your temps aren't like spiking out the yin yang, you'll be good, Faku. Collect that money. I still have not messed with you yet, and you won't turn on. Ah. My sinuses are just packed with dust, and my dad smokes in his office too, so that doesn't help anything. An 80, ooh. The EVGA. Lower style 1080. Does it have a PC? No, it doesn't have a PC. Let me take out the motherboard. Wait, do I have to take off the back panel? Why is it telling me this? This makes no sense. It made me take off the back panel to remove the mother card. That makes no sense. It's like exact change. Makes no sense. This air cooler sucks. There we go. The Z170 MTech. I think I have this motherboard on hand. Very nice. Oh boy. So Disturb, what are you planning to use your new computer for? Or do you just use it for games, or do you stream? Do you make YouTube videos? Do you render? Do you compile code? Are you a CAD artist? Like, what do you do, man? I have 2 Z170 X, okay, that are dead. Sweet. Sort of that motherboard. 70 motherboard. Like plus, there we go. This person wants a new PC for $38.20. $1,600. Oh yeah, that's doable. Look in my little cupboard here. You're gonna another case coming. Dabble in Photoshop though. Just dabble, or are you like super into it? Because the only reason I'm saying that is because Adobe, all the Adobe products just run better on Intel. And that's because Adobe's a standard, they don't feel the need to optimize for multi-core rendering or compiling or anything. Which is aggravating as shit. So the single core performance is still super important for Adobe. But if you're only dabbling in it, you'll be alright. So many parts to buy. Boo. Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, it is true. I mean, and it's mostly Adobe just being like, doesn't matter, we can make it run like total ass and people will buy it because we're the standard. We're what everybody buys. Slap this down here, and that needs a, what, 3820. Don't even know if I don't have storage. Do you have a power supply? I have no spare motherboards. What CPUs do I have on hand? 6600K, 1600X. I 8350K, 6700K. I think we're going to use that 6700K, so we're going to go with the Skylake board. We're going to go with the Skylake board on this one. Cowboy, you're awake again. Been awfully quiet tonight, man. Yeah, you know, it's funny how Adobe hasn't optimized anything for multi-core in like the past, like, I don't know, 8 years, and oddly enough, like, now, like, Intel's suddenly pushing out all these, like, you know, 6-core processors, 8-core processors, 16-core processors. Just, like, all of a sudden in the past, like, I don't know, year and a half, it's almost like something almost happened, like, March of 2017 that made Intel want to do that. Can't for the life of me think of what it was. Not meaning to? It's cool, man. I love the company, I love the conversation, I love having bants with everybody in the chat. And I also love answering tech questions. But, if you don't feel like chatting, that's fine, man. Just chill. It's a chill game, having a chill time. Right? Right. Okay, I wanted to use it 6700, 6700. 6 is KB, Skylake. So let's go with another M10 Plus. Got memory, we need storage. We're gonna go with an SSD here. I certainly order these all the time. Our power supplies. Everything else, right? Yeah, I have memory. Just ordered that for 10-day delivery and I need it now. Damn it. I did it dumb. Hate it when I do dumbs. Hate it. I can't wait till they add them .2s. But Cowboy, did you see the blog post for this? And they're adding overclocking shortly, apparently. I thought they were gonna waylay that a bit, but that's gonna be exciting. Because I turn on the computer and then I'll have to spam my delete key in real life. Because there's nothing more I love doing than, you know, turning on a computer and just spamming the shit out of delete to get to the UFI. It would be really fun if they actually make you do that. And if they don't do that, it's a waste opportunity. Give it the realest experience possible. Funny. We're going with the 8700K, so that means we can skimp on the... Should be able to skimp on the video card. 700. No, 6700K. 1430. No, maybe not. 1451. Means we need 1451. That means we need a 2400, so that's at least a 470. I think I have one, so what other games do I play? This game? I think it's worth $20 to be honest, and they update it very, very frequently. Like last week they added AIOs, they added SSDs. Yeah, Cowboy also plays it. The campaign mode can be a little tedious in the beginning, little bit. But once you get over that hump, like I mean, I'm level 16, money doesn't really matter anymore. Like, it's a fun game. It's a super chill, fun, relaxing game, especially if you enjoy building computers and tinkering with them and stuff. It's a fun game. Also, the free build is pretty awesome now that they added, like, sleeved cables, custom cabling. The AIOs are a really, really nice touch. The RGB memory and all that other stuff. It's I think it's worth getting. Like, you know, just the free building alone is super fun because you can make just beautiful computers. Like I said, it's nowhere near done. Overclocking's coming. They have M.2 support coming, and they're planning on adding custom mortar loops. I don't know how they're going to do it, but it's super exciting. Super exciting. In peace. Okay, that's waiting on that Z170 board. Okay. We are done for the day. Also, Faku, don't forget to turn out your lights. Because you actually have to pay a power bill. And the electricity bill climbs the more and more you leave that light on when you leave for the day. Like, I've had, like, an electricity bill of, like, $800. Just because I didn't turn off the light every night. Yeah, and you have to pay rent every month, which is only $500. So, no, I wish my rent was $500. That'd be amazing. They have real cases, you know, you can sit there and use 3D Mark Time Spy, the real Time Spy benchmark, and you get to watch that a billion times. Which, you know, is always exciting every time. Why did I just unplug that? Okay. No CPU found. Ah, because I knew it was going to be a bad CPU. An Intel chip. Skylake? 7350K, so it's a KB Lake SKU. 7350K. What do you know? I happen to have one in stock. Also, PC Bay, the eBay app. You should buy that from the store, like, as soon as you can, because once you get, like, caught up a little bit in the money, it'd be pretty good. Yeah, $500 would be nice. Yeah, that's mostly for career mode. Like, there's a free mode that just gives you every part in the game and just lets you build whatever you want out of any case, replace all the fans you want. That's pretty cool. I personally like the, if I keep punching my mic, sorry. But, I personally really enjoy the story mode. And my brain's farting out. Okay, here we go. This had that really obnoxious fan. I don't remember. Oh, it didn't. Okay, let's see. Does that turn it on? Yep. Colton Foster. Oh boy. Japan. Yeet. Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot of details about it. Including your uncle who left you the business. His name is Uncle Tim, and he forgets to put on the thermal paste on his computers, and you get a couple computers from your uncle. From back when your uncle was still running the business because they forgot thermal paste. He forgot thermal paste, and customers got angry about it. Good old Uncle Tim, not putting the Tim on the CPUs. Yeah. It's a pun. Motherboard Z170 MTech. Go. Yep, put in a 570, I think is that? Is that what is that? I can't remember. It's that point in the night where my brain gets stupid. CPU cooler. Go with the Quad Lumi by CryoRig. Now, I'm not a fan of tower coolers, but that's a sharp looking tower cooler. Anodized aluminum pins. There we go. Oh, memory. Ooh, in gig would do. Get at least a 70, I think. These pulled pork potato chips. Freaking addicting. Man, they make all sorts of crazy stuff in Canada. First, I'm learning about plum apples, and now cowboys eating pulled pork potato chips. 570. 70, there we go. Next, you're going to tell me you guys eat French fries with cheese curds and gravy. That just sounds silly. Oh, that's the LED one. I forgot the boot device. Yay. Go. Yeah, I know. I was referencing poutine. It would help if I put the thumb drive in here, because nobody pays for Windows, right? Right. Go for some poutine. I've actually never had poutine. Be completely dead serious with you. Never had it. Sounds good, though. Especially on a cold day. Seems like it would really hit the spot. Gosh. CPU. But yeah, Faku and Disturbed, I do this little special stream every Sunday. Every Sunday is Tech Support Sunday. I don't think I asked your earlier question about what other games I play. I just remembered that. Sorry about that. Like I said, my mind tends to drift. Like later and later in the night it goes. I just completely start hopping tracks. I play Rainbow Six Siege quite a bit. Actually, I streamed it for a good period of time last night. Actually, I had a pretty good run until, you know, I started sucking like always. You'll rarely see me play CSGO anymore. Yeah, come by, man. More the merrier. Always fun talking shop. And I'm actually surprised by the number of actual PC professionals that actually happen in the chat. Cowboy also does oh god, I forget what your actual title is, Cowboy. We also had a software engineer in the other week. Can't remember which one it was. Can't remember his name though. The guy that was part of an internet startup that did video finishing and formatting. That was pretty cool. Yeah, there's some pretty cool people that come out and check out this little stream of mine. That's super awesome. Never know who you're gonna talk to. I never know who I'm gonna talk to when I come in. I mean, Cowboy's always there. Not that I'm talking it down, Cowboy. That's right. I knew you were a tech. I didn't want to say help desk because, you know, some people find that insulting. If you just say, oh, he's just help desk. You know. But, no, you're PC tech. I knew that's what you did. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. My brain just started buffering. And install the panels. Oh, would you just look at this MSI edition Cooler Master Case 5? The Maker series, I can't remember. Gorilla 7, do you have all your upgrades in the game? Not yet. I'm very close though. Actually, I could probably buy a couple right now. I keep forgetting to do it because once you get the standoff one, like I don't really care about anything else. No boot device. Oh, the hard drive's dead. Damn it. Off the back panel again. But, Morellis, thank you very much for pointing that out to me again, because I absolutely could afford to do them. George. Yeah, it's dead. Dead Jim. I am dumb. I need to install 3D Mark. Because everybody wants me to run a 3D Mark benchmark. I don't know. The only upgrade that I feel like you really need to get is the motherboard standoff one. Because it doesn't matter like if you're just swapping out a motherboard, it makes you remove the standoffs. Which makes no sense in real life. I wouldn't tear out every single standoff. Ever. The Cosmos. Beast 2, we got cases for days. Not gonna buy this. I think the Hyper Beast is a little overpriced there. Buy everything else though. Looking at 1080. And that 8 gig stick of Team. Let's go to tools. What do I not have? I have the auto connect tool. I have the quick screw. I have the quick cable. I have the auto standoff. What do I need? The auto cable, the auto screw, and the faster installation upgrade. I'm gonna go with the faster installation. Because I think that's the one that bothers me the most. Motherboard you were putting back in has a different standoff position. But even then, like, some of those standoffs are still gonna be reused. Even if you have to move a couple. I mean, the leftmost, like, the rearmost, like, 3 or 4 are almost always the same pattern. It's the other ones that get weird. I need to order a hard drive. It was a 250 gig, right? Yeah, 320. I need to replace it with a 320 gig hard drive. Go. Yeah, I just dealt with it today because I was swapping out my father's FM2 micro ATX motherboard for an AM4 micro ATX, and the last position on the bottom right most standoff was the one that was off by like one spot, and that's what kept causing a ground fault that wouldn't let me post. Figured out that's what the problem was the second I moved the motherboard just slightly, like wiggled it to try to get like the power button out, and then suddenly all the postcodes cleared, and I'm like, there's a ground fault here somewhere. And that's going to be a problem. 38, yeah, look at that. 3867, 3820. Nailed it. Nailed it. Helps if I'm actually on the bench. There we go. Nailed it. So, Morellis, do you have this game, dude? Or you, gal? I don't know. Friend? Gotta stop assuming who people are on the internet. Bad habit I have from the 90s. $1,600. We need a machine that can play Fable Fortune at minimum spec. Okay, we gotta build. Okay, that's waiting for the drive. Request for an upgrade. Guy wants to go to $65.99 in Time Spy. Another 4 gigs of RAM. Ooh. $595. That's gonna be rough. Fable Fortune minimum spec. 1195. What? That is the wrong application. Sure. Good day. Here we go. Ooh. Will it run? Stable Fortune minimum spec. So it needs a Ryzen 3 quad core 1300X. Have a 1300X? 1200. 1300. What is the equivalent 1300X in Intel? X, i5 6400. Now that's not true at all. Not one bit. Unless they're talking multi-core. Even then, these leaderboards don't make sense. Leaderboards just don't make sense for these parts. 1300X. Let's close that. 1300X needs a 6400. Have an i5 6400. An i5 66. Okay. You know what? That'll do. This guy'll do. 600. I need a Z170 motherboard. I like, yeah. Z170 board. Z170. I prefer the MTech Plus. Okay, we need 2 gigs of RAM. We got that. We got that in the bag. I need another hard drive. It's 4 gigs. There we go. This. Add those up. There we go. Need a 1050. I have a 1050 Ti, don't I? In my inventory. Wish they had like an arrangement, like you could like browse by I wish they'd sort this by manufacturer or by like chipset architecture. Oh, I used the 1050 Ti. Okay, we gotta go back into part ranking. 1050. Standard 1050. And then we scroll. We scroll. And we scroll until we find it. And you keep scrolling. So 1050 is a 370, 950. Okay, the 960 will work. I got those. Got those for days. Here we go. View cart. Buy it. Waiting on that hard drive. Turn out the lights. Come back tomorrow. Here we go. End day. Air cooler, all that stuff. Ooh, my 1080 came in. My Aorus Extreme. The upgrade. Ooh. It's a really nice case. Don't really want to spend the money. Don't really want to waste that case on this. Save that case for something awesome. I'll just buy this Antec Def. Ooh, that's a Master Box 5 done. Oh, for it now. I had a case here. I'll have another one. Get that Z170 motherboard in here. I think it's the first case in this game that actually has a actual optical. Wow, actually has an optical door. What case is this? It's like something on like 2010. What? Okay. Now the i5. Okay, we were gonna use. Let's Get this going. Do. Pretty similar. Oh, this case? Really? Oh. What do you know? My case, they don't have fractal design cases in this. So my case isn't in it, unfortunately. Actually, they don't have any Corsair cases either, which is weird because they have Corsair memory. But they don't have Corsair, they don't have Corsair. They have Corsair fans. They don't have They have Corsair fans in memory. They don't have Corsair AIOs, and they don't have Corsair cases, which is just weird to me. Yeah, I gotta get rid of these yellow, hideous bastards. Ugly, ugly cooler. Also help if I put in the. I gotta remove this, don't I? Yeah, I do. There we go. Our supplies. 500 watt, which is overkill, but have it. Ooh, it's a hinged PCI lock. That's pretty nice, actually. Or it's 960, 960, 960, 960, 4G. There you are. Bam. And that's why it's hinged. Okay, so need that memory. How much memory did that need? Table. Fortune Fable. Fortune Fable. Name of the song that's currently playing? How about for you? Traveling in Autumn. I think this is the one that that Onyx actually sampled from RuneScape. I think this is the one. Told me about. Like I said, if you really like his music, check out his SoundCloud down below in Friends of the Stream. I have his Twitch and his stuff and his SoundCloud down there. Once in a while, he'll stream him actually sampling and making music. Pretty neat. Wish I had the patience to do something like that. Fable Fortune. 2 gigs of RAM, that's it. Okay. Well, an earlier song, he actually sampled a bit of, he sampled, Jet's monologue from Cowboy Bebop, actually. In the, in an earlier song. I'm sitting there, I'm listening to it, I'm like, that really sounds like, oh wow, I'm like, oh yeah, that is Cowboy Bebop. The Junkyard Dog? Or, it's the one where Jet, confronts, like, his partner from back when he was in the ISP. Interstellar Police Force. Herp derp! Storage! Would be nice. And before, yep. There they are. The SSD mounts, there they are. And it would also help by putting my USB drive to install Windows. Or Omega OS, my bad. Because Microsoft's no fun. You plug it in. There we go. Oh yeah, this hyper install is fantastic. Just slap right on. This is great. This one's done. Oh wait, I haven't done. Oh yeah, I have the other case here. Incomplete case. I forgot to slap that sticker on. I didn't even accept it. Wow. My brain just isn't working. Like, at all. There we go. And wha-bam. Hey, look at that. All done. Oh, oh, there was an SSD mount on the on the power supply basement. Proud. All right, Faku. Have a good night, man. See you next Sunday. Hopefully it'll be earlier than this one. Appreciate it. Do come back. Love to see you. Here we go. This is done. This is donezo. This is finished. Here we go. 2 computers out of the... Right out. Bam. That's $600. That's $1,200 right there. And I'm level 17. Cowboy. Level 17. Congratulations, you reached level 17. We get EVGA DG cases now. Oh man, they do have the 2nd gen Ryzen processors in this game now. So we've unlocked Ryzen Gen 2. And now we have 1070 Ti's. We have the DG84, the 6-core 2600, the 8-core 2700, the 1070 Ti Gaming 8G. If they have the titanium gaming 8 gig, that's gonna be really cool. Pattern cable pack 1. How's pattern cable pack 1? How is that? Broken PC repairs needed. Okay, bring it. This guy wants a 3860 benchmark for 1735. That is absolutely doable. I did not even see what this guy scores at. I think this guy deserves to get the Ragen Tech. The Ragen Tech. And he wanted... $5 days to get 3860. We have here that get us there. 57600, the 8350K, the 1600X. You might go with Ryzen this time. Let's go with the 350 board. Go with, let's just sort by AM4. Here we go. 50. Yeah. Here we go. Have memory. Okay, that's 4 gigs right there. That'll work. Or that 8 gig will work too. Yeah, definitely, man. I do send out messages when I update the schedule. The countdown's down below. I gotta update it yet for the following week, but I'm always... Tech support Sundays always happen Sunday evenings. This one was a little late because I had to work, but I got out early and then I had to keep working on my dad's computer. Got that fixed and then I ended up not getting it that early. But like normally I start these around like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. As long as I'm not working on Sundays. Typically. And I just sit around the chat, talk PC stuff, and answer tech questions. And, yeah. Glad you stopped by. And, you have a fantastic night, Disturbed. Glad you came by. That's right. We got the B350. Do I have storage? Got an SSD. Got an SSD. We got the memory. We got... I think we have a GPU that can make that work. I only have, what? A 1200 watt power... 850 watt power supply? That is too damn much. Get a 500 watt. You are spectacular. Because this is gonna... I'm gonna make this look good. Hyper 212 Evo. Cooler air, Aster Air. There we go. I'm gonna make this look good. Yeah. Yeah. Now, what is this cable pack that they said was in here? Rainbow cables. Oh, I just unlocked these. Okay. Like a red plastic striped. There you go. Now, gotta wait for the parts to come in. And this guy needs to run 3D Mark. Have the stupid thing in here. Do 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 do. Now we can run that. Ah. Damn, it's 1:30 in the morning here, cowboy. I got only 1 day left on this, do I? Yeah, so I gotta wait for that to get done so I can order parts for that. Wait a minute, is that a... Looks like an hour... 80? I'm probably wrong. Wait, I gotta remove this panel. And I love the Corsair crystal case. Actually, they do have Corsair case. I'm dumb. They do have Corsair cases. This is the crystal 570. Pardon? Hmm? I love how these cases look, but there can't be much airflow to them. Just can't. I was just saying how it's like almost 2 a.m. here. No, earlier I said like it's weird that they don't have Corsair cases, and then I forgot that they had the Crystal 570 series. I probably just didn't unlock any of them. Yep. Yeah, the 570X. Wait, is the Crystal the only Corsair case they have? Apparently. Huh. Oh, so far. Oh, that's right. You're on West Coast. I always thought it was a little wild that, like, like, whenever you showed up, it was always, like, around, like, midnight. I'm like, or 11 p.m. or midnight. I'm like, wow, he must be a night owl. And then I did find out that you live on the that you live on the West Coast. Like, oh, that's why. Aorus what? Come on, tell me. 580. I'm dumb. I was looking right at it. 54. Okay. 580. It's a 6590. You got 44. Do I have another 580? That's going to be the easiest way to get around this. No, I don't have another 580, but we can get another 580 Aorus. 580. Bam. Bam. Done. Call it a night. Back tomorrow. Okay. Work. I think I'm gonna wrap this build up. Fix these computers, and I think I might call it a night because I'm fading out pretty quick. Maybe it's the wine. It's right to my face. Motherboards. Ooh boy. Three. Go. The video card. A decent one. A super high-end one. The 4G model OS. Get the cooler. We're gonna use the... Oh, that didn't go on here. Damn it. I'm impatient, so I'm just gonna order a cooler master. Doesn't fit. That doesn't fit in. Yeah, it does. What the hell? It's AM4. Where is it? I have it in my inventory, don't I? Where's... I do. Why didn't it show up? Or is this case only compatible with 150? Yeah, it probably is. 100. Yeah, it's that. That's what it is. Damn it. Why do they gotta do this to me? So it only takes 150 nanometer towers. Dang it. No RGB. It won't take an AIO because there's nowhere to mount fans for the cases. Ooh, they added the AVGA series. Those weren't in here before, Cowboy. You must have just added those. That is cool though. Hyper 212. It won't even fit the Hyper 212. Means we gotta go with this. Fortunately. Send it to me now. Now. Case that arrived. Into the cupboard it goes. Go. That bums me out, man. I can't use that Cooler Master because it doesn't clear the case. Can't even think about it. What? Derp, 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 derp. Forgot to close the lever. And I'm like, what? Yeah. Cables. Black and reds, there we go. Also help if I put BD power supply in. And mounted the storage. And why does it bum me out? Why is it not doing this? Why doesn't it put the cables I want? These cables. Cables must be glitched again. Damn it. Wrong thing. Gonna install 3D Mark, get 3D Mark running, and then we'll go to the next computer. Ah, boy. Not as many technical questions today, Cowboy, you know what I mean? Surprised. Good turnout though. Good bants in the chat. Love it. But you know, love answering questions. Love helping people. What I love to do. I have the orange cables, right? Here we go. 4404, let's populate. Yeah. Crossfiring everything. This is one thing right here that I like about Crossfire over SLI. You don't need the bridge. It just does it through the board like, you know, it should. Upgrade these to 4 gigs. Ooh. But, this is gonna be a tricky wicket right here. One. There we go. Memory. Man, it's totally not gonna... Wait, is this a passive cooler? It is. That just seems foolish. Close, close, okay. There we go. View cooler. I don't know why he's using a passive tower cooler. I mean, 650 watt. Yeah, that'll definitely handle those two. Hands. Solo's Death 69. That's the case then. What do you prefer, system cooling, fan or water block? Personally, I favor AIOs and water, but I don't have a problem with tower coolers. I'm just saying this cooler right here, the Silverstone, doesn't have an actual fan on it. Which is why I was saying it's completely passive, meaning it uses no fans. It's just a gigantic heat sink. Because normally, like, a tower cooler would mount a fan to the side of it. So it's just using convection to get the air off the CPU and then just using the case fans to blow air across it without an actual fan on the CPU heatsink itself. Which, it works, but it's not as effective as an actual fan on a CPU cooler. I mean, the bonus is that it's quiet. Completely quiet. Although in order to passively cool, like, higher end components more effectively, you need to increase the surface area that air can travel over it, and that heat can get spread out across. So you'll end up with, like... That's why this is also, like, double the size of this guy right here. This has 2 fans, so it's constantly pushing air through those fins. And it doesn't need to be so, fuck huge. Held up. But personally, I prefer AIOs because they tend to be a little bit more quieter than a tower cooler. And some of the pumps are, like, really nice looking in a build. Especially, I personally think, as far as AIOs go, the NZXT Kraken is one of the prettiest freaking AIOs on the market. This won't boot. This is probably a dead motherboard. I'm sick of dead motherboards, cowboy. What's your preference, Solus? You prefer water cooling or traditional, just straight up air? What do you like, man? That's the fun thing about talking about computers, because everybody does something different. It's always interesting. Hey, I got a new match on Tinder. Yay. Yeah, my Z170 board's dead, and I don't have another one. Z170 Tech Plus. Because I bought almost everything. Finish to build your computer, and I bought a water block. Don't know much about computers? No problem. That's why I do these. You know, I've been building PCs for 15 years, and if somebody has a question, I'm more than willing to help them. You know, if you're new to the whole hobby, welcome to it. And by water block, do you mean just a block, just like the aluminum block, or Or did you get an AIO with the radiator and the pump and all that stuff just in like one like hose sort of loop? Because if you just have the block, you need the tubes, you need the fittings, you need the radiator, and you need the pump to push all the water through that. Tell you what, I can actually show you here in a little bit. Like CPU cooling. Here we go. By water block, do you mean like something like this? Like these guys, like the Krakens? Where it has the pump and the water block and then the tubes and the radiator? Is that what you got there? Because then you're made in the shade. Swifty, AK, how you doing, friend? What are those emotes? What are those? They're like little cars. Adorable. Okay, iTunes, you can stop. There we go. Yeah, I prefer water, Solus. But I'm just a little concerned because you say water block, and I'm thinking you literally just bought a water block for a custom water loop. And if you don't have the other stuff, it's not going to work too well for you. But if you bought one of these that has all the stuff included, like that's the pump and the water block itself, tubing and the radiator, you're good. And they didn't add custom water cooling into this yet, so. Hydro copper. Of course, oh no, that's wait, hold on. I gotta Google that because I think I know what that is, but I want to double check. EVGA. Yay. Oh, okay, that's a video card. Okay. Okay, so you got a water cooled copper. That's the air cooled water block, right? Oh. Never seen this before. Block for G. Oh. Okay, hold on. Is this what you're talking about here, Solus? How's AK doing? Mr. Swiftyverse. Is that what you bought there, Solus? I can collect that. This is Dunzo. I can slap the case back on it. Boeing just tore down the mothership? Ooh. No. You can check out the link. That just links to the what I think you have. Don't actually open your box. Don't open the package. That's right. Did I order that that M1? I did. Moving. Only switched off the power strip for your router? Well, that's no good, man. Oh, so you found a place. That's awesome. Glad to hear. Glad to hear, my dude. And now begins the stressful part of moving. Where are you getting these emotes? What is this? What is this? This sorcery. Discard. New parts available. We got Silverstone 1100 watt. But yeah, if that link I posted in the chat, Solus, is what you bought, you're gonna need a lot of other parts, and that water block's only for your GPU. That's not to cool your processor. I don't know if you're trying to build a custom water loop or not, but yeah, you'll need a couple more parts for that. I'm just trying to make sense of what you got here. I just want to make sure that you didn't inadvertently not have the other things that you need, because that's never fun. You're still gonna be in Washington, right, Swifty? Tubes, pump, reservoir, yeah, radiator, fittings. I mean, that's if that's the water block you got, that's a water block for a 1080. I think just a different one. Yeah, that's for a video card. Are you setting up custom water cooling? Because you'll need tubes and fittings to go into that, and it can get pretty pricey. I mean, it's super cool and worth it, and I wish I got to do it. I'm gonna do it once. No, that is for the GPU. That is for the video card. And it's not something you necessarily need, because most video cards have coolers already on it. Well, as long as you didn't open it, you can definitely return it. That won't be a problem. What parts have you gotten so far? Like motherboard, processor, that kind of stuff. Just want to make sure you got the right stuff. It can get frustrating. I mean, that would have sucked if you tried to install that on your GPU and didn't have the water piping, the reservoir, the pump, the radiators, CPU water block. Okay, slightly different one. Yeah, that's okay. The one you bought was for a 1080 Ti video card. I didn't even know EVGA made water blocks. I had no idea. Actually, now I'm curious. Did they make them for the 1070 Ti? Because I may actually be inclined to get one. No, only the 1080 Ti. Stinks. Damn. It stinks. Of course, it's only for the 10. There we go now. Where are you getting these emotes, Swifty? My good friend AK, where are these emotes? Did you get them from a sub? Like, I've never seen them before. Okay. Back at it. Forgot what I was doing. Okay, pretty sure I ordered the. I did. Thought I needed. I just thought all I needed was RAM to finish. Got a GTX 1080 Ti. Okay, 1000-watt power source. A little hefty, but you don't have to. 1000 watts is a little much, but I mean, it's not gonna hurt you any. At all. Next 299. X299, you have to find your CPU. Okay, still Skylake. That would be actually X299, that'd be Skylake X. That'd be the i9s. For the i7X series, which is the KB Lake X processors. Well, let me bring up Part Picker here. I can actually go into the editor. I can add another source here. Window capture. Add source. Done. There we go. There we go. Now we're here. This is PC Part Picker. Now, if you've never seen this website before, especially if you're new to this, yeah, no problem. If you're new to this website, this will help you pick out all the parts you need that are compatible. So you got an X299 part, so that's chipsets. Oh, passed it. Why aren't they on here? Ugh. I don't remember what the socket is. There it is. And yeah. We can add. Use a CPU. These are the CPUs you have available. What's up, Kyle? How you doing, Vend? Oh man, it's gonna be a fun day tomorrow at work. Woohoo, boy. The iCore 7800X? Yep, that's the right one. You are good for that processor. Well, Kyle, the network that ties like all the system for your oven, my oven, and like all the stuff is just went out completely. Couldn't figure out how to get it back on, so we actually shut down early today. So who knows if it's gonna run tomorrow? Probably. Probably a run. Yeah, not even an hour into my shift. It all goes into error and alarms. And then I get a wraparound. No, not the K-Tron. Like, the thing that makes the K-Tron and the terminals and the back breakers actually all talk to each other, the network part of it is just down. Yeah, you got the if you're gonna go with the 7800X, yeah, that'll work for you. That'll absolutely do you, Solus. You're good there. If you've ever been to PCPartPicker.com, 7800X, yep, right there it is, the 6 core. I mean, yeah, 7800X will fit, yeah. What are you planning to use this PC for, Solus? If you don't mind me asking, are you like, are you using this solely for the game? Are you video editing? Are you streaming? Are you compiling stuff? Do you do a lot of 3D rendering or anything like that? Oh, somebody just messaged me on Steam. Who could it be? Oh, it's Dr. Duncan. Hey. Dr. Wow Wowie Wow. Good affiliate? Not yet. Close. 13 to go. 13 follows to go, and then I get affiliate, Doc. Eat. Alright. Buying green fans for your case. Yeah, that's cool. What case did you pick? Oh, it's Kyle. Man, you guys have the same color in my Streamlabs feed. Going with green fans. Did you ever even pick your parts yet, Kyle? Also help if I turn off my window capture. There we go. Now we're back to it. Yeah, you showed me the other day. 21. Can't grab it. There we go. Streamlabs doesn't let me right click. Yeah, you showed me the other day. Or we talked on Steam and you sent it to me. I can't remember. Did my webcam get bigger? Can't figure it out. Looks like it did. Just surprised the shit out of me. I mean, it's a sleek case. Sharp looking. Not a whole lot of rad support, though. I mean, if you're going air-cooled, that really won't bother you any. Where are we at? Like I said, Z170. Did I get the Z170 board in? No. All broke. Gotta come back tomorrow. Gaming at the moment? I mean, what you got is what you got is overkill for gaming. I mean, you're gonna be made in the shade. I think you said you got what, a 1080 Ti? Yeah, there you go. You're doing it upright. You haven't bought a CPU yet, right? What's your budget, Solid? Do you have one, or is it like X299? The very high end platform. Why do I gotta put... Take care, AK. Thank you for stopping by, buddy. Have fun. Good luck with your move, man. Hope everything goes smooth. Another dead motherboard. Why are they always dead motherboards? I don't know why they always are. Oh, and there we go. Oh, why did my mouse go all the way over there all of a sudden? Hey, mark viruses. Wait, was that what he needed? Oh. Oh, wait, don't do that. Scared me. I thought you were being facetious, but you weren't. You were just being funny. Oh, my brain just shut off. Go. Dr. Prime next. This game is... How's it going, Dr. Prime? Yeah, level 17. I just unlocked 1070 Ti's and Ryzen 2nd Gen. It's fantastic. I don't know why it looks like my webcam just like super zoomed in all of a sudden. Oh well. What level you at, Doctor? Okay, this is the broken Z370 board now. What motherboard do I have? Z370 for the win. 16. Nice. Yeah, I play this game every single Sunday, and I answer tech support questions. And it's something I like to call Tech Support Sundays. Just like helping people. I also love talking about computers. That fan just because. Oh boy. What? Oh yeah, the Z370 motherboard. Yeah. Question for you, because me and Canadian Cowboy were talking about this. When you get like a diagnosis and you go to turn on the computer and it doesn't turn on, like I don't know if it's just me, but I never get a bad power supply. It's always a dead motherboard. I don't know if you've noticed that lately in the game, or I don't even know if it happens to you. Yeah, it's always a motherboard, and it's so aggravating. I can't. I don't think I've gotten a bad power supply till since like the first week of the game. Want to build mine? Oh man, don't you want to build yours? That's half the fun. Be all right. There's a lot of videos out there to Solus. If you're curious, there's a lot of YouTube channels out there that have build guides already in place for X299. If you ever get curious out there, don't be afraid to check out some of those build guides. Okay. Or are you talking in the game? Because I might take a crack at it. Might swing it on over to free build and take a crack at it. Need thermal paste. There we go. And CPU cooler. I didn't plug anything in. Yeah, I did. Didn't plug in the memory. I swear, if this, after talking about it, if this power supply is bad, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh no. This is the first dead power supply I had in weeks. In weeks. Weeks. I can't hardly believe it. That cable, there we go. Power supply dead. Oh my god, we have a dead power supply. Oh my god. Seriously, Doc, it has happened so much that I just stopped checking PSUs. Normally, it's always the first thing I check, like in real life. I always check the PSU first. But in this game, this is the first PSU I've had in months since this game launched. The first bad PSU I've had. Yeah, I'll be sending it to you after I accidentally try my motherboard. Ooh, your motherboard wasn't cheap, bro. You don't want to fry it. Just take it slow. Take it one step at a time. One step at a time. Yeah, Cowboy just got a broken PSU. God. Oh, I gotta order up. Wait, does this have a time limit? No, it doesn't. Dun, dun. Da, do, da, do. Power supply, 450 watt. There we go. Order that cooler master for tomorrow. You could have been running 3D Mark from the get-go. Memory. You have an 8 gig stick. That works. 1 out of 15 most of the time. It's Doctor, I'm not joking. You can ask Cowboy. It has been months. It has been like it's been like since the first week of this game launched. Since I've had a bad power supply. It's no joke. No joke. If you want Solus, I can go into free build and walk you through how you go through building on 299. This had a bad motherboard. Can't remember what the motherboard was. Oh, that's the Coffee Lake board. And I didn't get the Z370 board yet. There it is. It's because it didn't arrive yet. Yeah, just let me know Solus. But yeah, X299, dude. Ooh. That is ultra high end. 29.95. What do I need to get at? 52.12. That's a 10. Oh, that's a 10. That is a really beefy cooler on a 1060. What else is on this computer? What's he got? i5 6600K. So we have a 1060 and a 6600. Well, what graphics cards do I have? I have a 1080. That would absolutely get me to way past 5212. It's all good, man. I won't be able to get the rest parts until next paycheck anyways. Fair enough. Fair enough. What do you need yet? You said you got... Okay, you got to get a processor yet. You got power supply, video card. You got the motherboard. Just need RAM. You just need RAM. You need a storage like an SSD or hard drive and a case. And you got all the major components there. You will need DDR4 memory. Making that very, very clear to you. You need DDR4. And try to get a kit configuration that's in at least 2 sticks for dual channel. And absolutely follow your motherboard's instructions as to what goes where. Because that is important. 212. So we... When I need to remove the CPU cooler because this is a pain. Fucking butt. There we go. Finally got it. 4 gig stick of Corsair Dominator. Cheers. Go. Oh man. We're all the way through it already. Something better than a 1060. You have a 1078 gig. That'll do ya. I'll do it. Processor. Okay, you found it. Just need the RAM and... Okay. That's cool. That's cool, dude. X299 supports M.2 SSDs. That would be your fastest bet. That'll be very expensive if you go that as your primary storage. You'd usually get a smaller one and just install your operating system on that. Then you'd use like a mechanical hard disk to store like all your games and stuff. Or, you know, if the budget's not really a big concern for you, you could also get a SATA 3 drive as your mass storage as your storage drive. That would be a lot cheaper than M.2. Not as fast, but faster than a mechanical hard drive. That's for sure. Is this your, yeah, I think you said this was your first build, right, Solus? If it is, good luck to you. A lot easier now. It's more accessible now than it's ever been. Because, I mean, when I built my first computer, YouTube didn't exist. Oh, it's so close. I don't have multi sticks, do I? What, can I do a quad channel build? Can't. Can't. It's damp. Something slightly quicker than a 1070. Cool stuff, man. Our friend. Yeah, I built my first computer 15 years ago, and YouTube didn't exist. Which wasn't it? It's funny because 10 years ago, I couldn't even imagine something like Twitch would exist, and people would be just streaming gameplay and actually talking to each other in real time, just in this sort of medium. It's mind blowing. And you actually sit there and think about it. Pretty crazy. Now, I need a different graphics card. NDTI, no. I have a T here. I'll absolutely slaughter it. Give it a shot. Get a 10. 80s over for it. It would also help if I plugged in the video card. Go. Don't hoard up parts. I try to keep 3 of everything. I mean, I go into PC Bay and I just buy whatever's cheap. Really all I do. Hoarding doesn't really work in the beginning of the game, but you know that. Like, I haven't been, like, I'll admit, like, I haven't been checking the used market much lately anyway. But normally I have a lot more video cards than this.
Back then,
960 for anything, and I'm not putting a passive cooler on things.
and that was all I needed.
Think about these 7-year-olds with iPhones. I didn't get no. Solus, I didn't even get a cell phone until I was 16, and that was because I had a job and I could afford it.
When I came back home, the only thing
I had to pay my parents for that phone. It was a flip no. I had a pay-as-you-go Nokia phone. That's right. Little tiny brick thing. One of those AT&T, I think Go phones they used to call them. Like, oh man, I feel so old. Oh, I feel so old. Waiting on the power supply. Waiting for this to clear 3D mark. Oh. I mean, think about this. My 8-year-old niece and her 3-year-old little brother have an iPad. That blows me away. I never did. Yeah, that one didn't die. I got a Moto Razor when I actually got a real plan. I did collect the money for that. Which no, I didn't overpay. Just for an upgrade, 37.96. Okay. Coming back tomorrow. Think this here is going to be the last day I'm going to do for the night. Then I'm going to call it a night. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a new case they entered. Huh. I don't know, I just got really fascinated by that sticker clipping through the... give me one day. One day, come on. Inverted motherboard build, ugh. Inverted cases bug the shit out of me. I don't know why. Make me so angsty. Not only is it the wrong side, but it's upside down. Ugh. Go, do that. Pop the Z370 in here. No. A350K. Ooh, all these case fans. Oh boy. And that 1080 needs to go. One part that doesn't look right. Get so caught up in not doing that. There we go. Just gotta put it back together. Finish this panel up. Bam. 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 But yeah, Solus Doc, I do these every Sunday night for Tech Support Sundays. I answer tech support questions and try to help people out building computers or trying to figure out what's wrong with their computer. It's always fun talking PC tech. It's also super awesome helping people. I enjoy doing it. Now, what is this? A 5-core. The 1050 Ti has gotta go. Got 222, so we need 1,000 more. PCI lock. Why does every case in this game have a PCI lock? One more thing. One more thing. Oh, that's what I want to check. Part ranking. 1,000 points higher than it isn't much. 13. 2382, so that's a 470 1063 gig. Oh, we got it. Got it in the bag. 63 gig, we got it. Run that 3D mark. What's wrong with this? Oh yeah, the power supply. Ugh. This needed. Yeah. There we go. all she wrote. Gotta love that 3D mark. It's hard to see it, dude. It's so funny, Doc, because like I was telling a couple people a couple weeks ago who were kind of new to this, and I said this kind of email, this kind of experience, you'd never have in real life. And I was actually talking to Cowboy about it too. Nobody would walk into a PC shop and be like, I need a computer that gets a 3796 in Time Spy. Nobody would do that. It's just ridiculous. I gotta run Time Spy all the time. I add memory. Run 3D Mark. Like, why? Why do you want me to run 3D Mark on a memory upgrade? Makes no sense. Exact change, no sense. New parts. We got a 1070. They have the 1070 Ti titanium. I love that one. That card looks so good. And that's the 1070 Ti I wanted. Except for it was when I bought my EVGA, the titanium was $760. It was ridiculous. Can they run this game or that? Yeah, basically. And believe it or not, and a lot of people that want computers, there's a good amount of people that don't even care about that. They're like, oh, I browse the internet. I watch Netflix. I go on Facebook. Or Tumblr. Or Reddit. A lot of people just want internet boxes. 757. Oh, dick. So close. Bet you I can get it with a memory upgrade. I am so tired of running Time Spy. Oh, this is the 4th time. That's 4 gig. With an 8 gig stick. There we go. I don't want to do it. Oh, so close. Reading mark. Go. Ooh, new AIO. 480. Eat. 50, that's worthwhile. $300 1200 watt. I'll buy it all. Screw it. Doctor's making me think like giving me inventory envy. I don't have enough stuff. Gotta keep up with the Dr. Prime necks. I'm only kidding, man. SVT, AKM, DPSH 43, RPG 7, DP 28, CZ 57. I lost track of the other. There. Gladius. Super space guns. There we go. Shit. Freaking you had. Oh, how close? 3757. Okay. I know it'll do it. And I know it'll do it. 60. Absolutely. Not the purple cables. That would look horrible. There we go. It's such a tiny little cable going to there. One more go. Need the plus version. Yeah. Probably do. 1066 gig will, just a 6 gig will get us there. Absolutely get it. I feel it. Feel it. Oh man. Never noticed the little Jeep there. And again, I never really sit here watching this. I'm always off messing around. So I don't know if you're there, but if you actually download the 3D Mark Time Spy benchmark, this is actually what would run on your computer. This is the real Time Spy benchmark, which is super cool. I didn't think they would do this. Okay, that's a Makarov. That is a Tokarev right there. Didn't even see what was in the other case. Yeah, this track. Where's the missing? Got it. Got it that time. Yeah, it does. It takes you to the actual like benchmark stuff. Yeah, I did that once. Pretty awesome. Yeah, it opens a browser. Time Spy Hall of Fame, and it actually opens up a tab. Okay, this guy's done. We can send this off. Collect that money. Eat. Let's see. Can you make repairs for me? Can you figure out what's wrong? I tried upgrading my CPU, but I think I put it in wrong way up. Now it won't boot. What do you think it is? CPU? Probably. Probably broke it. Yeah, there used to be a glitch where you could like click out of it and then click back and it would just like finish. Grab it, like it would just snap out, and I haven't been able to get it done since like the 4th week. But when you do benchmark, that's basically when you do start benchmarking like PC hardware and you go in to do it, it's so time consuming because you just literally get all your components together, you plug everything in, turn it on, install all your benchmarks, run a benchmark, and then like go eat popcorn or something. Like go cook a meal, eat, come back, record your scores, start up the next benchmark, let that run while you're doing that, maybe take a shower, walk your dog. It all depends on the benchmark. Especially if you're benchmarking for thermal performance, because you could sit there for 3 hours just to get where it staples out. All the PCs are out. I think I'm gonna call it a night. So, Dr. Prime next. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting me up. Solus, if I don't see you before your build, good luck. Have fun. Hope it all goes well for you. May your frames be higher and your temps be low. I would run the benchmark and store. Yeah. There is times where like in this game, there are times where like I know like I'd be running 3D Mark for like the 3rd, 4th time, and like this time I know it'll pass, and I'll just be like, I'll just leave for the day and come back the next day. Because the benchmarking just gets old. Like it's the only real downside to the game. But I mean, it's very true to life. Just gotta figure out why my webcam doesn't center anymore. Probably Streamlabs OBS. But no, thank you guys for coming out. And like I said, I do this every Sunday. Hopefully next Sunday I'll be starting a little bit earlier than this. Normally I start around like 10 and go to like, I don't know, 2, 3 in the morning. But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. Or gals. Don't know your genders, so. They added the BM upgrade. Oh, dude, I would buy it in a heartbeat. Just instant benchmark scores. Just instant 3D mark. Just bam, done. Ooh, I should send a support ticket in for that, or post like a suggestion on their site. Solus, thank you for the follow. Now you got to get that monster taco there before he runs around leaving cheesy footprints everywhere. Next time, appreciate it. Hope to see you next Sunday, or maybe even during the week when I randomly stream sometimes. But my schedule updates down below in the channel, and I also tweet out when I'm streaming. Most of the time. A lot of the time I forget. Not big on Twitter. But yeah. Thanks everybody who came out. Solus, thanks for the follow. Disturbed Vet, thanks for the follow. Faku Gaming, thanks for the follow. Like to shout out everybody. Appreciate it. And see you guys next week. Take care. Have a good week.